The recent assassination attempt on the former president of the United States of America, Mr. Donald Trump, should be considered as an eye-opener for many people who have been used to passing negative remarks on the ways we practice our democracy in Africa, and mostly in Nigeria, as a country that majority of other African countries look up to. We've seen the ways of we practice our democracy here in Africa as um, um, one that is not being practiced elsewhere in the world. But what has happened in America is eye-opener considerably, but it should be recognized and noticed that the attack on Mr. Donald Trump is not new to the American democratic system. It has happened in the past, and it is not one, two, three. It is not even four, 5 times. The former American president who was seeking re-election has been in such a way shot to death, and many presidential candidates have been, involved in such gunshot assassination attack in the past in America. So I know many people will not put that into consideration. It's only what is happening here in the Nigeria and Africa that they concentrate on and pass get themselves busy passing negative remark on without putting into consideration that maybe this is one of the features of democracy. We should know that democratic contest is unique. It is similar all over the world. And let's take a look at what might be the consequence of what has happened to Mr. Donald Trump in the electoral contest ahead of the 2024 November presidential election in the United States. The assassination attempt is of um, 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 two purposes. One, if the attack was real, if attack should be found to be real, it's going to definitely generate an organic um, number of supporters in favor of former President Donald Trump, and is likely going to win a majority vote at the um, poll. People will give him a kind of sympathy sympathy votes. But the other way around, if it could be established to be a planned attack, because in democracy anywhere in the world, you shouldn't look down on the possibility of a candidate planning or something like that to boost his chances at the election. It's part of the electoral strategies. So, if that is to be that it was a planned attack, I know Americans may reply to such an attack in another way around, and that may even lead to many people calling for the banning of Mr. Donald Trump from contesting the election. Knowing fully well that Mr. Donald Trump is arguably a controversial man, it is very, very difficult for anyone to take a side now that maybe it is a planned attack or not, because there are some moments in that scenarios that get people's confused. For instance, now one of the eyewitnesses who was given a real live a report of what transpired at the rally center said they saw the man who shot the former president, and they were telling the security agents there that that was the man who shot the man. They saw him carrying rifle running on the white roof, and the security, as tight as we regard the American security system, they could not go after the man and get him arrested. Could have been maybe the attack as a state hands, or if that is possible, that the security agents there present really were notified of the identity of the man who shot at Mr. Donald Trump, and without getting the person arrested. Is it a planned, uh, you know, a planned look away event that maybe the security agents there present have given their support to the president contestant, Mr. Donald Trump, that maybe their refusal to now to go after the suspect was to cover up the case and give the government a bad name. Print, you know, nothing is impossible in this context, because as distinct as regard the security system of America, it is impossible for anybody to believe that such an scenario would occur, and people telling the security agent that that is the man who was responsible for such attack without going after the person. And besides that, I know American is well monitored, is well equipped with so many CCTV camera. We have not seen since then any footage of CCTV camera regarding this alleged person who allegedly shot the Mr. Donald Trump from the top roof of a building around the rally center. So it's not that we are saying this is the attack was a planned one, but it could be. So, and if it is a planned one, it will go definitely against the presidential ambition of Mr. Donald Trump. But if it is not planned by the Mr. Donald Trump camp, it will definitely increase the number of sympathy votes for Mr. Donald Trump, and he is likely going to win the next presidential election. Though the way President Joe Biden reacts to this may have a very great impact on the how this scenario will affect the next election. And we shouldn't forget, we've been able to establish that crime, or let's say crisis, is not strange to American system of democracy. None of this could be expected ahead of the November 2024 presidential election in the country. And we only hope that the security agents get their tools, apparatus together in anticipation to control such repetition of such deadly attack.